Greetings from this other side of the village. Please guys, let's take care of ourselves because we only live once, okay? Nice conversation with my mom. She said what she said. All right? And I'm here to support my mother and to show her unconditional love. And no one will take it from that from me unless they delete me.
The dial down to the king, I bring the heat. I am masterful one, I'm taking the beat. From the motherland where I rule supreme. I'm the African king, fulfilling my dream. I am a super one. I am a super one. I am a super one. I am a super one.
Hello, welcome again to I Am a Super One YouTube channel. It's another beautiful day. I hope you have a fantastic day. I really appreciate my loyal and organic team Simba for taking your time to my video. May God bless you. Let me take this opportunity to greet you. Much greetings. It will depend by the time zone. You know what this live from I Am a Super One, the real lion. I really appreciate my loyal and organic team Simba for taking your time to my video. May God bless you. Today, let me tell you what I have in the lion's den. I have Kenge, is my favorite in the lion's den. I have Corn Mom, I have Lady J, and also we have the Machete Man, aka the Conda. So watch the video until to the end so that we can analyze how things is going on. And also today, I'm going to the court to see what is happening there, and I will bring the news what is happening. So watch the video until to the end so that we can analyze how things it is here. Yes, my loyal and the organic team Simba, let me go straight to the point because we are here to say the reality and not hurting anybody, you know. And also let me remind this Kenge family is that blessing we get from God and our parents, you know. Nowhere you can get blessed from God and the parent. Also, even, you know, when I mean the parent, is not that, it's not must that to be your, you know, your father or your mom. You know, somebody is calling me, but I have to, what? Yes. So, the blessing we get from God and our parents. Even in the Bible, it's written that respect your parents. And also love your neighbor as you love yourself. Because you cannot tell me that you hate your neighbor, abusing them, you know, treating them very bad, and you say that you will get praise. You see, all these things that it has come to an end where Kenge and the Lady J beating their parent is because of their parent, because they are the one who supported all these issues to happen. The reason why I'm saying this, Lady J has been abusing elders in the community, abusing them very bad. Kenge, he has been abusing, disrespecting, threatening people, elders, that he can jail them, that they can rot in jail. Because we have the receipt. You remember even how Kenge told Matiko, the uncle to Mogesi, or the uncle to Ernesto. He told him that he can jail him and he rots in jail. You know, that is elder. And if you see that elder didn't do anything. But the con mom knew these all things. By the time Lady J was abusing Mama Ann, very bad, telling Mama Ann, you are very poor, you are very stupid, you cannot do as anything. a lot of things. Con mom didn't say anything. And the con mom, she is using God, to do evil. So let me tell you, if you plant maize, you harvest maize. What con mom and the con dad, they were supporting David Jr. to abuse other people's parents. Even Reddy J, he wanted to pray with my mom, but I stopped him in a way that he cannot ever come close to my parents. He will not. And this is one I'm making sure that he will never. Because when you agree shit, you'll get shit. Because those people, they were something else. But because we see that there's no any idea even from their parents, they were supporting them to abuse other people's parents and using God's name to defend them, to defend them. What now it has come to an end is that what they were supporting, it has come to hint. Because if con mom was a good mom, or con dad was a good father, for sure they could see Marwa abusing elder or a parent. They could advise Marwa, don't abuse elders, respect our neighbors. But they were even sending those boys, even, Keng is not a boy. The reason why I'm calling him a boy, he don't have knowledge. Somebody who he cannot know how to feed the family, to take care of the family. That is a useless person. Even we cannot supposed to call him a man. No, he is not a man because he don't have any qualified to be a man. That is why you will see I'm coming there and I will show you that Kenge is not a man. He is just a boy, it says that when somebody getting old, he turned to be a boy. Now Kenge, Kenge is elder. I cannot say that Kenge is a small boy. I'm not meaning that. Kenge is elder. He is the elder. Even a walking style of Kenge, it can show you. And nobody can even ask, oh, this is Kenge is an elder. Even I think he is almost to be close with Conrad age, Now, let me go straight to the point. If Conrad and the conman, they could see those people provoking other people's parents and tell them, don't do that, it's not allowed. Respect is very good, So respect them and you will be blessed. But they didn't do that. They were supporting even Conmam. I remember Conmam, even Kenge mentioned that Conmam told her that Mama Ans, they say that there's things beating Mama Ann in the night, and that bring a very conflict between Mama Ann and the Marwa. But sometimes I see that Marwa is the people who pressure him to do things, because even yesterday Kenge was looking for Mama Ann. I didn't know what Kenge was looking for Mama Ann, but we will know. We will come to know that. You know, we will come to know that. You know, there's a lot of people calling me now. My loyal and organic team Simba. You know, Kenge family, Kenge mom, or Kenge dad, they are the one who wanted this all mess to happen in their family. Because when you see your son abusing other people's parents and you don't say anything, also one day they will abuse you. That is the real, that is 100%. Yes. But if you see them abusing other people's parents and you say that, no, I don't agree that, you have to be strict, you know, and they cannot abuse other people's parents again, and they will know that abusing parent or beating parent is a curse, and they cannot do that. But these all things, it was caused by the bad treatment, the way you take care of your child. You should, you know, like me, I have my children here. I teach them, don't even provoke my neighbor's children. Don't. If you are praying with them, pray them with it in peace. I don't want to hear my neighbor's children crying that, oh, it's because of Masbowan's children. I don't like that. And that one is how it should be. Now, Lady J has come out, you know, to talk. He wanted to talk and say that, you know, I defended my parent. Yes, your mom, you love your mom. Nobody's refusing that. And also, is ONDARI your dad? Or if ONDARI is your parent, but you beat him, and that one is not allowed. Yes, you defend your mom. You know, you defend your mom. I agree with you. But you use the bad way. You know, that one, and you know, in the reality is that David Jr. and I am Marwa, they have to do what we call, you know, in cultures, when we go into cultures or in our traditional culture, is that it believes, I will go to the elder and he will speak out to this, that which kind, what should I am Marwa and David Jr. will do, so that curses, it will not be following them. It will not follow their children, that I am Marwa will beaten, or David Jr. will beaten too with his son. You know, they have to do something like, I don't know if it's sacrifice or what, because like I was told with elder that because they have beat their father, they have to find a male sheep and to slaughter and to eat together and to greet each other, and that one, now that all those things, it will go away. I think something like that, it will be done. Instead of them coming out, and that is the process for sure. I think they are going, because I had a rumors like that But Ondari has not settled very well, because right now he is like something else, because he said that he must take Marwa to the court, and that is what I have tell you, that we are going to see, to see what is going on. I have this receipt, watch it, and then we continue, we move on.
All right, guys. My mom, she looks not happy, but it's quite okay. It's quite okay. Guys, if you're out there, please cherish your mothers, okay? Cherish your mothers. Cherish your mothers. It doesn't cost anything to own the whole world. And maybe your mother, she's not okay. It doesn't make sense at all. We've really, really worked so hard to the people who we are today. And that's why when we see some things which are not going as we expect, we have to say no completely. I mean, guys, we've really worked hard to support our own home. We started from our mom's house first, okay? We had to ensure she's living comfortably. To see her, smiling is a blessing, Yep. Honestly, they did a good work here. Even this, the kitchen, everything, this is courtesy of D. Mwango. The paints and everything. Yeah, and my brother Marwa really played a huge role, even building here, buying the iron sheets, everything. Okay? Windows, everything. We've been always on the front line to support the home. Okay? Yeah, so let no one tell you nothing. Actually, this is a big learning lesson. To parents out there, what you do for your kids when they are young, they never forget. They never forget at all. Alright? When you abuse them, they never forget. Just know like that. Please, guys, let's take care of ourselves, because we only live once, okay? And I'm here to support my mother and to show her unconditional love. And no one will take it from me unless they delete me.
Yes, my lawyer and the organic team Simba, that is David Jr. trying to convince Conmam so that Conmam, she will talk. But David tried his best, but Conmam, she didn't talk. And she didn't want even to talk that in the camera. The time she realized that David Jr. now is, not talking about that, she just talked, but she didn't want. But we know what is going on. And even today, I am going to court. That's why I have do this video very early, to make sure that we have to know, the reality that is Ondari, because the reason why Ondari is very proud of him, he know that he has all document, almost the land that Kenge, they are bragging with it. It's written on Conrad's name. That is what Conrad, he is thinking that he can separate with them and he can be alone, Yes, because remember, it's alleged that Conrad was going around with young lady, and one day we will expose that. We don't know his intention, that maybe Conrad has get a young lady that maybe he is expecting to stay with him, Yes, and Conrad was very clever. He was calling them, telling them, I have to write on my name so that I will be the one who protecting this land. And by the time Dimwango, even that land that Dimwango bought, it's alleged that it was written in Dimwango's name. And also the other land that Dimwango bought with Alon Dante. Yes, Alon Dante. It was written by Conrad's name. Because remember, even Dimwango sent money when she was not in the village. So the person who write that name, it is Kondad. So Kondad knew that he has a lot of land, and when that the land's written to your name and you have a title deed, nothing they can do, you know. So even Konmam know that, and the reason why that now I'm coming to know why was Konmam refusing Lady J not to beat Kondad and also Kenge not to beat Kondad. It can be two options, yeah, opinion from me. Maybe she didn't want to see Kenge and David Jr. deleting Kondad because it could be a big problem, you know, because they could be arrested, even being sentenced to the life, yeah. And also another thing is that maybe she was caring about them, that, oh, you know, my son, you will lose everything, you know, because she know that very well that Kondad is owning almost their land. Let me now go to Kenge. Kenge, he is desperate. And the Kenge, he think that the way he was doing passport pro. And for me, I'm sorry to those ladies that Kenge calling them potential. Imagine, we know Kenge family very well. You think that what you see on camera, that is what it is. You will be getting fight each and everything. First of all, Kenge, he is absent-minded. And he don't know how to care about the family. Imagine, don't you think, how can you expect somebody who even don't have knowledge even to do things in his only compound? He is doing those things in a careless way. How can you expecting that person to take care of the wife? Nothing. So expect shit, expect trashes, you know, conflict life. That is what those ladies, and you know, even I was wondering that he was saying that he wants two wives. He wants two wives. And those ladies, they agree because they are thinking that what they see on camera is that they will get. Imagine, I'm very sorry for you. You just come and you will cry and going out. Even Rocio herself, she said that by the time she was going, the whole family was celebrating that she is going. That is the family, when they settle things and they come together, you will not have any value to them. Because in other home, like me, I have an issue, which for sure I'm not happy with it in my life, about my family and who I don't want to be in my life. But then it's from the family that pushing it to happen, you see. If my family could say that, oh, we don't want this, it could be better to me. But it is very difficult, you know. Now it looks like I will fight my own family, my mom, and I don't want that. But I have to solve it in a clever way so that which it will not make to paint me a bad things. But I have to sort it out. You see? So, Konmam, she didn't want Rocio to be in the picture. Kondad too. Dimwango too, David Jr. too. They didn't want. There was no supportive in the family. And when it's like that in the family, now, when a husband don't love you, for sure you will be facing a lot. I know what Rocio went through. You know, even if she was a racist, but she went through a lot. I didn't support her, how she was treating the black people who they were coming at the swamp. You know, I didn't like, you know. And also, this is Kenge saying that, oh, you know, I want 2 wives, and let me pray this receipt, then we come to an end.
But I don't know if maybe after this video she will say, no, Marwa, I am no longer potential. But the truth is, I have a potential watching right now. She's even commented. And anytime she comments, my heart goes tiggly, 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 tiggly. And I'm not making this up. You know me, I cannot make stories. I am too old to make up stories, guys. It's true story. All right. That marks the end of the video. I just want to say thank you so much. Potential, no pressure. Please take your time. But again, you're dating someone who is into internet and all these things, potential. Not dating. Actually, you're not even dating. I'm jumping the rope. Okay, maybe I'm just excited. Because every day I think about this potential, I feel I tend to like her more and more. Anyway, guys, no hint, nothing. The general. Happy Sunday. The general, the news in the street is we have a potential. And she's one of us here. Potential to be Marwa's first wife. Actually, that is first wife. Then we will have wife number 2. I've also told the potential about at least 2. Potential seems to be okay, which is a big plus. Oh my God. This looks like a joke, but I'm actually serious.
Yes, thank you so much, my lawyer and the organic team Simba. You can hear from that receipt. And also, I want to rush to go to the court so that I will bring you the news, what has happened. So, thank you so much. I will not be late. May God bless you. Let's meet in another video. Thank you. Bye.